Hello everybody, Kenneth Hollins here with HollinsMusic.com. Thank you so much for taking a few moments and watching this video. Now, what I have for you today is something that I love to do with dominant 7 and diminished 7th chords. And it is something that will help you to enhance certain progressions that you play and make them sound a little bit more advanced. And so I'm going to demonstrate it for you first, and then go back and break it down and show you how to do it. All right, so let's say, for example, we are in the key of F major, okay? And normally we would want to do something like a 5-to-1 type of progression, something like this. Okay, something simple as that. Okay, what I like to do is to take dominant 7 and diminished chords to play a progression like that. So it would be something like this. Okay, all right. Or for example, let's say for example we wanted to move from the 6th to the 2. Okay, the 6th scale degree to the 2nd scale degree, playing that type of progression. So for example, in the key of E flat, okay, the 6 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would be C, and then the 2 would be F. Okay, so a 6 to 2 in the key of E flat would be something like this. Okay, something similar to that. And one thing that you can do as an alternative to that would be something like, okay, all right. So I hope you get the idea. It's a way where you can take what you normally would do and build upon it. Now let me break it down for you and show you exactly what I'm doing. I'm using a combination of dominant 7 chords. Now let's demonstrate this in the key of C. C dominant 7 would be this. Okay, C, E, G, and B flat. All right, and what's important is to understand how to play the actual inversions of this chord, which would be C, E, G, and then E, G, B flat, C, G, B flat, C, E, and then B flat, C, E, and G. Okay, so that's how you do it. And then you also need to know how to play the diminished 7th chords, which would be this. Okay, D, F, A flat, B, and then to also to invert that, which would be okay. And what we do is we go back and forth from the dominant 7 to the diminished 7, which would look like this. Diminished, dominant 7, diminished, dominant 7, diminished, dominant 7, diminished, back to dominant 7. We're just going back and forth from one chord to the next. And then we also can do that descending or going down to the left, which would be like this. Dominant 7, diminished, dominant 7, diminished, dominant 7, diminished, dominant 7, diminished, dominant 7. And what I am doing is I am starting on one note. So this would be the dominant 7. For example, C dominant 7, but only starting with one note, and then we add 2 notes, and this would be the diminished. Okay, just with 2 notes, and then we keep going. Now that is dominant 7 with 3 notes, and then we keep going. Then diminished with 4 notes, then we keep going. Then dominant 7 with 5 notes, and then we keep going. Diminished with 6 notes, and then this dominant 7 again, and then we can go to the chord that we were aiming for. Okay, so as you can see, we can use it starting small, or okay? Just depending on where you can go, okay? So that's to give you an idea of what you can do with dominant 7 and diminished chords, to give you an alternative for your progressions that you play. If you enjoyed this lesson, please go to my website, hollandsmusic.com, and you can sign up for more free lessons there. As well as, if you enjoyed it, take a moment and like this video, subscribe to the channel. It really helps the channel. And then hit the notification bell. It really does help out, and I appreciate you doing that. And just always remember, HMPI, we're serving gospel musicians all over the world.